Hi, Tony from FARMOOR Koi. Yeah, another video underway for my progress on the growon. So let's get straight into it and I'll show you what I've done so far and go from there. So the easy pod is up on its shelf. Up there, I had some leftover insulation, and those windows on the greenhouse are north facing, so don't get no sun that way, but it will hopefully stop the chill factor from the north in this corner, and also gives me the basis of completely insulating it in if I think I need to. Although the other one's been fine. So yeah, that's it on its base. I don't intend getting it down again. So I'm gonna be starting work on the bio bin next. So yeah, I'm gonna take that out of there and get it somewhere where I can easily work on it. I'm not sure whether to leave this, because it was working on a 2-inch before. I always had it under the impression that it had to have a 3-inch outlet, but I might actually try it with a 2-inch, because that could be easily changed, because the 2-inch would be so much easier to get into there. Last time I managed with some two 3-inch flexi bends and a little bit of a chute on the end. That's working perfectly, but if 2-inch does the job, I might give that a go, see how we get on. So I'm going to start on this. So two of the first jobs I've got to do on this really is I want to create an air ring to go in the bottom of it, just using John Guest stuff. And also put the waste in the bottom. Now I've got it upside down at the moment, not because I'm going to bore holes in it to do air rings or anything like that. I'll fit an air ring on the bottom. It's going to go inside before I confuse anybody. But this gives me a good idea, because it's tapered, it gives me a good idea of the diameter I got to make it to fit in the bottom. So that's what I'm going to get on with. So that's the first bit of it. So I should probably be drilling holes in it in every one of these marks. And when it goes in the drum, I should be facing them downwards so that it clears any debris from under the ring. You don't want any debris under your ring, do you? So yeah, so that's phase one. What I'm actually going to do, that T there, I'm going to put a T in the opposite side, and then there's going to be a cross pipe with a T in it in the middle, which I'm going to take the air up to the top from, and that should distribute the air around the ring a little bit better, because otherwise this side will be starved compared to that side. So if it's being blown down and being split into the two halves, the furthest will be the other 2 quarters there and there, but it should be okay. So yeah, I'm going to put another T in there, a cross pipe with a T in the middle, and go up from that, if that makes sense. Might have to have a little trial of it before I finalise it. And now just one other thing, to try and make it nice and round, you can't just force it, because you'll kink the pipe or something. So I used a heat gun, really. And once you've got it pliable enough to pull round in that circle, you can then plug it into a fitting and then carry on heating it, and it'll form a pretty good circle then. Yeah, so I used a heat gun. And don't forget, you've always got to cut this stuff with a knife, and this is this is a cheap one that is made for it. You can get better ones that have I forget the name of them now, but they click and force it shut. But I just use one manual one because it's only small pipe. Yeah, don't use a hacksaw because you'll just destroy the O-rings, which wouldn't matter much for air, but for water they'll leak. Yeah, okay. So now all I got to do is drill some holes in it, make it leak, and really the job's done. Yeah. So I'm going to drill the crossbars as well, so that some air goes up more sort of in the middle and just around the edges. Hopefully it should turn it up well. And I would suggest you don't drill too big a hole in it straight away. You can always test it, take it out and drill bigger holes if you need to, but if you drill too big a hole in it in the first instance, then there's no going back, is there? Right, so get this drilled. Outside now, I've just put the drain off on. I've not glued any of that, so whether it'll hold or not, I don't know. But anyway, I've got the pump going and I've got this on a test. Thank you. So that's interesting. It's actually bubbling 3/4 of the way around at the moment. I didn't drill the holes in that bit. I'm sure I did. Yeah, must have done. You know, I may not have done. Yeah, I drilled them all the way round. Well. Now this thing does tend to try and float, but I'm going to have the central pipe coming right up to the top. So in actual fact the lid will hold it down. Oh, it's bubbling all the way around now. Well, I think it is. Now that's going to be enough or not, I don't know. Come back to you when I got more water in it. So I reckon that's gonna, I ain't gonna fill up any more than that. But I reckon that's gonna do the job okay. At the moment it's sort of bubbling only around half the ring, but I think that's because the air pump isn't that strong really. It's 50 litres. It's an LP LP50 cottonly koi. It's only a 50 litre pump, so I think that would move it all right anyway. So yeah, good. So I am now going to let this go. So my testing's done, and I've put it in, and I ain't going to get it out anymore. Well, a little bit, maybe pull it about to get some holes drilled in it, but that's all. So I've insulated all the way around again, because this is quite a cold corner of the greenhouse. It is absolutely the north corner. Yeah, and I've put a bit of plywood under it down there, just to spread the load on the polystyrene. One of my subscribers actually said it would be wise to do that, and I agree with him. With the weight of water in there, I think it would probably sink into the polystyrene a bit, and by the time I've made my connections there, before you know it, it will put some stress on them. So thank you very much for that, subscriber. I'm sorry I can't remember the person's name, but you'll all see it on the comments on the past video, the video before this. So thank you to him. You know, that's what you have great subscribers for. And many heads solve problems. So yeah. So anyway, I'm getting there. So I got to sort out lots of bits and pieces yet. As I say, I'm thinking about just doing that in 2-inch and trying it out. I don't think I've got enough media to stick in this yet either. Can't keep robbing it from the pond. But yeah, it's coming on. Yeah. Great. Looking forward to it. So I've got to wait a couple of weeks until Matt is back and fully functioning, so that I can order the box weld liner. So yeah. Yeah. FARMOOR koi. It's got my pussy on the other side. There he is, Mr. Claus. So yeah, it's good. I got to put a piece of plywood all the way up that edge to clip pipes to put heater controllers on and all sorts of things like that. And then up there I've got to put a bit of board across to put a couple more double plug sockets. It's been some time since my last update. I have done a little bit of video, and as you can see from the previous little bits, but I've been tied up the last week or so because I needed to get my car sorted out. I've been toying with the idea of changing it for some time. My old car, it's a lovely car, Audi Q3, but it's 9 years old, so I've decided to get it sorted. So that took me all the last week to deal with that. So I'm out here today doing a little bit, see how I get on, and I want to get my liner all ordered now, because Matt Howe from Dorset Koi should be back from Japan, and so I got to talk to him about that. Didn't have a great time out there though. I watched all the videos, and they had some great fun with their guests, and Matt and Ricky. Yeah, Really was good to watch. I would highly recommend it. They're all on Vince's channel, the Twisted one. So yeah, go and take a look. Yeah, good fun. Right, get on. So I can't remember what I videoed before, but I have changed those valves, and I've got this arrangement to go in the tank. I'm gonna give this a go at 2" at the moment, because it's I thought I was gonna have so much more room in this area, but it's gonna have to come back on itself and discharge into there. I think it'll be all right. And the other little thing I've done actually today is that bend in that corner is going through the wall of the greenhouse, so that will be my waste discharge from both the Easy Pod and this bio drum. So I'm going to now fit some plywood up this side so that I can fit some pipes and things to it from the bio drum, the air and the water and stuff like that. And then I've got some tank connectors to do. Yeah, and it'll be well on its way. I've got a new pump ordered as well. A Pond Expert 10,000 Vary. I like Pond Expert pumps. Right, get on. I've now got the plywood up from there all the way up and round and over there, so I've got something to mount the pipes I need to mount, and the wires, the double plug sockets, and the air pump. So that's another job done. So I get closer now, getting the pipe work all done. Great stuff. Moving on. So that's the air pump fitted up there, and the air lines, one going obviously to the Easy Pod, and the other one is going to come down, and I haven't fitted it yet, into the bio bin. As well as that, I'm going to now put this in because it'll be safer in the pod. But this is the UV I bought, so that's the quartz tube that will go into the fitting I've already put on, and that's the holder and bulb and the transformer for it. So I'm going to put that in because it'd be safer than knocking them out here. So up there, a bit further on, as well as the air pump and the air there, I've now got the water sorted. That's the that will be the supply going to my wife's veg. This is the supply going into here. I've put a bit of water in there because I wanted a bit of weight in it. It kept moving about when I was trying to work on it. So I've fitted the waste valve just there at the moment. It's not connected yet, still got that to do. And I've cut the hills for the discharge. That on a 45 is just nice and square on with the pond. And then there's another one there, and another one further around there. So yeah, so that's going to be it for me today, I think. Good. Getting there. I've got the liner on order. Matt done it straight away. So yeah, Right. So that's it for that update. Still got more to do, got the liner to come, a bit more pipe work to do, but it's almost there. It's just, there's so many bits to do and think of, but it's nearly there. It's going to be a good grow on, I think, so I'm really pleased. So I've got to thank you all for following me or liking me or subscribing to me. Yeah, I've got 960 subscribers now. Thank you very much to every single one of you. That's very kind. If you do watch my videos and you haven't subscribed, please think about it. It's really nice when I get more subscribers, new subscribers. Nice to think people are interested, really. Anyway, thank you all very much, and I'll see you on the next one. I might actually be going somewhere rather than the grow on, so we'll see. Thinking about going somewhere tomorrow, actually, Tuesday. Yeah, thank you all very much, and it's bye for now. Bye.